Flamer31 here, bringing you some Rainbow Six Siege gameplay. So here at the start of the match you can see I'm picking Sledge. I picked Sledge because his gun is just very accurate and has a very low recoil, so it's just very easy for you to use if you're new. So we're starting here on the plain map and I've chosen to go for the main entrance. This is one of my favourite spots to start with on this map. It gets you in quickly, and for that executive bedroom spawn, it's just so easy to quickly get there.
We need to locate a bomb.
Now here at the start of the drone phase, I'm going to quickly check the main areas. On this map, bedroom, cargo hold. So when I come down these stairs, I see the pulse come out. That instantly tells me that the bomb's by the executive bedroom, and I've picked the main entrance. So here I make a bit of a mistake. I lose my drone to a mute device and I clearly saw it. So what I should have done there is pull back and seen if there are any other ways into the objective. But if I couldn't find another way, I should have put it by the entrance that I was most likely to go through, so I could quickly check if anyone was waiting there for me. So we're just waiting for the round to start now. There's nothing I can do, can't switch to any other players. So the match starts and I come out, so I'm waiting for someone to rush out, which is a popular tactic on this map. It's always nice, if you're an experienced player, to take a few extra seconds just to aim up and wait for the rush. And while I'm doing that, Valkyrie decides to throw out a camera, so I take that out, get some points, and move up. Now when you're coming up these stairs, you're going to want to crouch. This is so when you get to the top, you're a smaller target, only your head's really going to be showing, and you can quickly see under these barricades. When you see under these barricades, you'll see these feet shot that I'm able to get. Now I know that someone's there waiting for me. So, for a grenade, don't throw it far enough to put out the barricade, which was a mistake on my part, but wait for someone to come and try reset the cap. No one comes, so I throw another grenade. I think about going in through the hammer, but I don't want to get shot in the feet. So throw the grenade, go back, and wait for someone to come and rush me. So you can already see I'm waiting for someone to come out of that left side room. That's where most people hide at the start of these matches. When no one comes out, I move up, quickly snap off the shot, and take out their castle. Wait for the person in the left room, no one comes. So here, because I'm unsure, I send out the drone. I really don't want to be going into this place blind. Check the corridor, no one coming to rush me, and see the mute device. Move up, take out the mute device. So here I'm scoping out those kill holes first. Move back, and pilot the drone again. Check the corridor to make sure I'm not getting rushed, and move back up. Check the room. No one's in there. So I now know it's safe for me to move up there. So move up quickly. And take out the camera. That's one of the most important things to do in this game. It stops the enemy team knowing exactly where you are. And I see so many people just forget about it. So here I make a kill hole and wait for someone to come down the corridor. So someone starts spraying me through the wall, so I spray back. It's one of the best things to do. If you get sprayed through a wall, just start shooting back, because if you don't, you're giving the enemy team more likelihood of killing you. If you spray back, it's going to put them into cover and stop them coming to you and give you time to move back into cover. Take out another Valkyrie cam there and move up to kill hole.
Op 4 eliminated.
So our team just completely dominated there. Alright, so starting on the defense, I picked Jaeger. I like Jaeger because I like that control the assault rifle gives over these submachine guns that all the other defenders achieve. And I'm not a big fan of shotguns in this game. I think they're slightly overpowered. So, waiting for the match to start, we're going to go meeting room and executive office. Now, in these two, it gives you that rush that you can do at the start, which I was waiting for, and I'll use that in this round. But it also shows why this is a risky tactic.
secure the bombs.
To start the round of Jaeger, my first priority is to get my devices out.
You can stop worrying about
Start reinforcing after this is done. So move up, get my devices in this room. This now means if they have a sledge or someone with flashbangs, they can't really do anything to us at this point. Alright, so with 12 seconds left, I start reinforcing in this room. Because I'm wanting to sit in here and wait for the match to begin. But then I decide that I'm going to rush and start. So here you'll see the difference between an experienced player and an unexperienced player. The unexperienced player just rushes out and gets killed.
Your location has been
Now if we
compromised.
watch this kill cam, we'll see the experienced player. You can see him come round and start to aim, waiting for that rush. And this shows one of the drawbacks of this tactic. If you go out, there's no cover out there.
ready.
So you can see our pulse is starting to roam here, and I'm just flicking through the players, trying to see what's happening. Now I start to flick through the cameras. This is just to see if I can give my players any more info on where the enemy team is. It's always useful to be doing this once every few minutes when you start the game. So here the Rook shows a big mistake on this map. The Mute shows a big mistake. When you're on this map, only glass can shoot through the windows, so it's not worth trying to shoot through with your submachine gun or assault rifle. However, waiting around there for them and looking to see where they're coming is useful. See, he wouldn't even have injured them there.
Deploy C4.
Deploys C4, and he misses with it, so he goes out, and you can see here the Blackbeard. When there's a Blackbeard, it's not worth rushing, because they'll always have that advantage when only their head is visible and that shield is covering their head. I always like to sit back from a Blackbeard. Now here, you can see he aims under the shield. This enables him to win that firefight.
You have been spotted. You have entered an enemy
Pulls back
controlled area.
and waits.
Leave now. You have been spotted by hostiles. Fall back. One friendly remaining.
So there our Rook got surprised, and that's why he lost that fight.
One
I don't know what that Ash was doing. The objective was to the right, so it's obvious the player's going to be coming from there. So now it's a 1v1 situation, and now we have a pulse. If we can get that pulse to know where the other player is, it's very advantageous to our team over the other team. So what you'll see me doing is I'll switch to the camera and start looking for this other player. So here you can see I see the drone, and this is where I start speaking to my team, and I tell them I've seen the drone same way as Ash. This is just telling my teammate I've not seen the player yet, but I see a drone. Now their fuse comes, so I spot him, and he takes out the camera, but it's too late by then. I've already spotted him, and our pulse already knows where he is now. He's now got a lock on him, and this is the great place to be when you're a pulse. Being able to see the other team, but them not being able to see you, it's such an advantage that it'll just win us this match, as you'll see soon. So flick through trying to find another angle on this guy. Can't find him, so I'll go back to the pulse and just watch the rest of the game. He comes up, comes to the wall, and the pulse is just going to shoot him through the wall. Kind of misses his shot there,
15 seconds.
but gets another chance here. Aims just above the heart
4 eliminated. Mission successful.
and kills him. And that's why Pulse is so deadly on this game. Alright, so going on the attack again. Here I go for Sledge again. I just really been getting into his gun at the moment. For any new players, I highly recommend Sledge as your first operator. Just get used to that kind of nice gun, high damage with low recoil. It's very controllable, and it's not like IQ's gun, which takes a bit of getting used to get those straight kills. So start of the round, I've gone for the main entrance again.
Drone to locate a bomb.
So on the drone phase again, I'm just going to check those main areas. These are the 3 areas that the players always use when it's in a ranked gameplay. So I can see my team spotted them, and that tells me they're down in the cargo hold. So here I have a bit of a dirt moment. I forget where the stairs are, so I go all the way around.
Insertion in 10 seconds.
So I can see there's a mute device there, so I'm just going to place my drone here. So it'll give me some view.
The diffuser has been recovered. Your mission is to locate and defuse a bomb.
So I feel pretty safe coming up to here, so I just rush up. Still take that crouch, it's just a good habit to get into. I still feel pretty safe, but I know that Valkyrie is up roaming. So move up, quickly take out the camera and move forward. Go for the reload while I can, that one bullet might just save your life. So I think someone's roaming up here, so I move across. Check through the hallways.
Reloading!
Now here's one thing I'm doing wrong. I'm keeping my gun quite low. I should always have it high so I can quickly get those headshots. Throwing a grenade. Gets taken out by a Jaeger device, so I know that grenades aren't going to work, so I just stop my second one. So I scope out, trying to get these shots from above, but I'm not finding anyone. So I think someone's trying to flank me, so I move around.
Cluster charge deployed!
So now they'll all be watching that roof entrance, so I go back down here. Clear my angles and go up. Decide not to use my grenade there. So I can see my teammate got injured there. That tells me that their Valkyrie or their Frost is there. So here I'm the last one, so I decide I'm just going to hold my position and wait for them to come to me. Put down one player, reload, pull back. Get ready for the next player, because they know where I am now. I should have probably stayed behind that wall. See the Valkyrie? Put her down. Reload. See there's another one coming? Put the Jaeger down. Throw the grenade to stop them coming. An inch out.
All friendlies have been eliminated.
So there I was unlucky to lose that fight. We both got headshots, but because I was the last player, he went down, I went down, but he won the gunfight there. So here we are on the overtime. This has been a really close match so far. And these are games I love. Even though we've got 4 players against their 5, we've been playing to the max and we've actually dragged the game out to overtime. So during overtime, all the maps reset. So they can now choose from any map, even if they've won on it previously. This means that they're going to go back to those main 3. And I see that they're going for the cargo hold again. So I get all these nice points. Go up. So here I just set up my drone in a nice position, watching that little bit there. Try to get up on these, but don't quite have the jump for it. So go for here instead.
5 seconds to insertion. The diffuser has been recovered. Proceed to bomb the location and defuse it.
So we're going to go through the same tactic again, move up. Feel fairly confident there's not going to be anyone there, so move in quickly. Take out the camera and go forward. So you can see one of my biggest mistakes here is I keep my gun too low. You should really have your gun always at head level so that you can quickly get those players. Like here, this is where my mistake comes into play. Spray the Valkyrie, the Frost, and I'm not sure how she survived that.
The diffuser is no longer in your possession.
But if I'd had my gun at head level anyway, she wouldn't have had the chance to come back and shoot me. So now I switch to my drone and I start tagging these enemies for my team. So I know there are now 3 players in this room, at least. With the Frost Roman.
Down to 1 friendly. You have dropped the diffuser. The diffuser has been recovered.
So I'm still just trying to keep these guys spotted from my teammate. When you're in a 1-3-3, you need all the help you can get from your teammates, so knowing where those extra guys are is always useful. So my drone finally gets taken out. Sprays the kill hole and pulls back. Here's someone behind him, takes him out. That's why headphones are key. It lets you hear those people behind you, turn around and quickly get them before they can surprise you. Unfortunately, he rushes the kill hole before he has a chance to fire back. So here we're on the final round. Unfortunately we didn't win this one, guys, spoilers. But it was such a hard fought game that I thought I'd put it up anyway.
Secure the area. Keep the bombs protected.
So for this last round, I've chosen to go for the cargo hold. Now, I don't particularly like cargo hold. I think that it's too easy for the enemy team to work their way in. It doesn't give you that option to move around.
Seconds and counting.
So you can see me setting up a position here. In these overtime rounds, I like to keep it safe and just set up, camp, and make sure the other team doesn't get in. So I set up a kill hole.
Walls reinforced.
So any players that come down there, I'm going to get the first shot on them, hopefully.
Op 4 has located a bomb. You know what to do.
So now we just sit and wait for the enemy team. You can hear a drone, so I look around. I've been spotted. That makes this place unuseful. They know exactly where I am, so we move. Pull back and reload. Now here I pop out and wait for the other player to come through. Take a hit and hit my own player there. She moved out in front of my gun, but I should have stopped firing. Now this Ash got a very lucky double kill there.
One friendly operator remaining.
So our last player is the mute. So, now I don't know what he's doing. He's going around for the massive flank, but he might not have the time to do this.
Failure.
And he gets taken out by the Blackbeard. And that's the end of the game, unfortunately. So we finished that game on 10 kills, 1 assist and 6 deaths. It's not bad KDR, but we just weren't carrying hard enough, it seems. So anyway guys, I hope you've enjoyed this gameplay, and I've given you some of the tactics that I use and some of the thought processes that I go through when I'm playing. So if you like this gameplay, please like and subscribe and leave a comment down below on what you'd like to see or how I can improve.